M&O.
You're cleared to turn on data recorders.
Kenworth.
Terminal
I mean, the more you want to spam the chat, the more the algorithm is going to love it. So.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. 10 minutes and counting.
10 minutes and counting. It's 8:43.
PM copies. Check 160.
It is 8:43. We have 10 minutes and counting until, well, I think we're going to stop at 3 minutes. Did they not say that earlier? We do have it until 8:53 to launch this thing.
Check 161.
CPR check 163.
EDS check 164.
M&O PM.
This M&O.
Check ground station levels and confirm.
Kenworth.
Kind of wish I could scrubbed. Wish I could remove the user scrubbed. I'm James Brierton, Charlotte. Dan Whitaker, our storm-chasing photographer extraordinaire, live at the Outer Banks with us as well. You're looking at live pictures courtesy of NASA on the left side of your screen. Why is the host not wearing a mask? For the same reason you don't wear a mask in your house. It's your house.
PM copies. Check 165.
I can either ban people or talk to you all and try to provide you some information. I'm leaning towards the latter. So we're waiting for the launch of this Black Bryant 12 sounding rocket. It's got a payload on it that is going to release a vapor about 10 minutes after launch. It's going to take off from Wallops, which is in Virginia, and go out over the Atlantic Ocean towards Bermuda. It's going to release a vapor, and about 10 minutes after launch, should give us a greenish, purplish,
record signal strength and
small streak in
deviation
the
for
sky.
all links. Verify nominal levels and interrogate transponder and verify good 5 code signal.
Kenworth.
So if you're waiting to try to watch this, you need a clear view of the eastern sky if you're in the Carolinas. Let's put the map on the screen, shall we? If you're in the Northeast, you got to look south. If you're in the Mid-Atlantic, you got to look east. If you're in the Southeast, you got to look northeast. This thing is going to travel from the Virginia coast out towards Bermuda, and you can see that 10 minutes after launch, when it launches the vapor, you're only going to have
check 170.
small window of time.
Swarm
to
check
actually see it.
171.
ACS check 172.
There's no intentional delay on our stream, but it is the
PM,
internet, and it
M&O.
comes with an inherent
Coded
delay.
and confirm nominal. Radars 3, 5, and 18 have a good 5 code, and radar 3 will be on scan.
PM copies. Check 167, 169.
The map is the visibility for the vapor. Visibility for the vapor. I know you guys are enjoying my red cup. It's the Starbucks holiday collection from 4 years ago. Dan and I are continuing to do our best here to make sure we're not talking over any of the communications from Wallops. That's not our intent. But we also know that this isn't like most NASA TV productions, where they bring out all the commentary and the anchors. There are these long periods of silence where people just continue to ask questions into chat, and we don't want to let them go unanswered, so we're going to try to answer as many of them as we can in these windows of time we have to talk. This rocket is not headed to Mars. This rocket is not carrying people, and it is not carrying anything harmful. Yeah, I'm happy to show the map again. All right, here's the map. So as far south as, I'm going to say Miami, but it's not really that far south. I got a little bit of an angle from Tampa up towards the Panhandle. You can have 90 to 120 seconds to see the vapor.
Calling out the various steps that we go through for this.
PLC, check 173.
PTM, check 174.
PLC, check 175.
ETM, check 176.
Go for RSO.
That's not our intent. Many of them as we can, and Tampa up towards the Panhandle. You can have 90 to 120 seconds to see the vapor.
Calling out the various steps that we go through for this.
PLC, check 173.
PTM, check 174.
PLC, check 175.
ETM, check 176.
Go for RSO. They're about 200 steps.
Provide final wind-weighted setting.
Final settings are 102.2 azimuth, 80.5 elevation.
Azimuth 102.2, elevation 80.5.
Good readback.
Check 177. LC, this is ROA.
This is LC.
Set 50K long.
From Wallops to just north of Bermuda. After exposure with sunlight, the vapor clouds quickly ionize and take on a violet color. Immediately after release of the vapor, the clouds are a mixture of green and violet, and that phase only lasts about 30 seconds when the unionized components of the clouds diffuse away.
Bermuda is red. We are no-go for launch tonight.
PM
That,
copy
boys and
is
girls.
All over Channel 1. This is PM. We are a no-go for launch this evening. Stand by for further direction.
Program, hold the clock.
We are now officially scrubbed. This launch is not happening tonight. We will attempt again tomorrow. We'll hang on to this stream to hear a little bit more commentary from the Wallops crew. Do like and subscribe. We will have an event live stream tomorrow right here on the Carolina Weather Group and streaming live on our nonstop channel, the Carolina Weather Net. The launch window tomorrow will be 8:04 to 8:54, 1 minute later than it was tonight. Tomorrow is the last night for this mission to potentially get off the ground. If they can't get off the ground tomorrow.
Tonight's launch attempt of Block Grant 12 for the Kinetics mission due to cloud cover over Bermuda, which is our location for our main camera station for viewing the vapor clouds. Our next and final attempt is currently scheduled for tomorrow night, Sunday, May 16th. Launch window tomorrow night is 8:04 to 8:54
ROA,
p.m.
LPM, permission to lower launcher.
Standby one. MM, this is ROA.
This is MM.
Are you good if we lower launcher, or do you want to wait till you turn systems off?
No, we can start lowering.
LPM, this is ROA. You can proceed as requested.
Copy, thank you.
And again, tomorrow night is our last possible launch in this window that we have.
Go for ROA.
Can we cease interrogation?
This is getting really old, Barbara. We're going to do it one more time tomorrow. Launch window starts at 8:04. Our stream will be up by about 7:30, if not earlier. We were a little earlier tonight because the NASA feed came up, so did we. I'm James Brierton, Charlotte. You've been watching Deja Vu all over again here on the Carolina Weather Net. Dislike because scrubbed. Well, I guess that's fair. As long as it wasn't dislike because of your host. Dan Whitaker still on the line with us. Dan, will you be back tomorrow with your same vantage point there from OBX?
That's right. We'll have this running again, and currently right now you can see this little light coming in front of the camera. That's actually some sort of boat on the ocean. So
it is very faint.
That is our current view. But yes, we will be set up again tomorrow. The earlier this thing can launch, the better light we'll have to see. But otherwise, we'll have the view up and running for sure.
So yeah, let's see. Our launch window opens tomorrow at 8:04. And when we got there today, we had a little bit of sunlight left. Now, our sunset time for tomorrow is 8:20. The legal sunset for tomorrow is 8:20. As you can see, by the time we get to the tail end of that launch window, it is pretty dark outside. So here's what we're going to do. All of us are going to go watch Scrubs, except for the last season. And then we're going to come back tomorrow to try this one more time, because I'm optimistic that tomorrow's going to work, Dan. So we appreciate your vantage point there. Now it's 8:53. If you're watching on the Carolina Weather Net, we'll have another check of your local forecast coming up at 8:55, as we do at 25 and 55 past every hour, before we return you to the Best of the Carolina Weather Group, our weekly show discussing weather, science, technology, and more, not just for people in the Carolinas, but for all of you. And a couple questions that had come through. Yes, the Carolina Weather Group does chase storms. Dan Whitaker, who's in OBX tonight, is often the person doing that. This is not a military rocket. This is a science rocket and a NASA mission. We need to talk about a new DVD box set tomorrow, Charles. Okay, hang on.